everyone. My name is Angelina, and I'm the project lead for Learn Through Active Play. I do want us to take a moment and reflect on our Indigenous communities. From coast to coast, we acknowledge that the ancestral and unceded territory of the Métis, the Inuit, and the First Nations people is a place we call home, and we are so grateful to be able to call this place our home as well. Now, this very simple but powerful quote from our Learn Through Active Play team reminds us of the essential truth. To support our children, we must first support the educators who guide their development, and that is educators like you. So thank you for the work that you do to ensure that our children are taken care of. Our goal for this first module is to talk about our goals for the program, what active play is, how active play will best benefit you, how we developed our program, how we are able to keep our program free for educators like yourselves, and we're going to touch on the Learn Through Active Play content. The Learn Through Active Play program provides professional development for educators to integrate active play into your daily programming. Our goal is to enhance your confidence and competence to integrate active play into your programming from an active play lens and to create a stronger community for you to develop stronger relationships with your colleagues as well as your children and your families. Active play is creative, fun movement that children and educators alike engage in through all aspects of their day. It helps to build physical skills, creativity, self-regulation, and the love of movement. Active play can be defined as physical activity in a playful context, right? So when you think about the use of imagination, right, how do we form a playful context? It usually refers to free flow play that follows each child's intrinsic motivations, which is less structured than adult directed play. So when we say free flow play, we do not mean free for all. We can still have structure within our free flow play. And by its very nature, active play encourages improvisation. So it's important to utilize active play for our programming to ensure that we are able to be flexible if we need to make adjustments throughout the day. Our goal is to support you in implementing active play to support you in reaping the benefits utilizing that active play lens. Take a moment to review this slide. How will a Learn Through Active Play benefit you as an educator? And as an educator, Learn Through Active Play will benefit you by improving your energy levels, emotional well-being and confidence, right? It improves your workday when you learn to plan and integrate an active play lens. It allows you to enrich your ability to meet their children where they are, but also, and most importantly, there are increased opportunities to develop those stronger relationships through active play. Active for Life is a nonprofit initiative funded by B210, which is a registered charity. Our goal is to provide parents and educators with resources to integrate physical literacy. Our resources are free, and you can find a number of them on our website at www.activeforlife.com. Active Play's goal and purpose is to empower caregivers to integrate physical literacy. And we think about how we develop that love for physical literacy. We have a holistic 360 lens. When we provide children with the skills, they are able to develop the confidence. And from that confidence, they are able to develop the love of movement. And for us, we apply the same lens. As a caregiver, when we develop the skills, then we develop the confidence, and then we develop the love for caregiving. And it's not about being sporty, it's just about getting moving. In 2019, we completed a proof of concept study with 39 centers and educators that integrated active play into their programming with Mount Royal University and Professor Don Clark. The study looked at evidence for increased motivation, confidence, and competence among educators to provide physical literacy program for children. From that proof of concept study, positive results showed for children, educators, and parents, right? Children showed improvements in language communication, the ability to focus and problem solve. They had better self-regulation, resulting in fewer behavioral changes, as well as improvements in fundamental skills. Parents said, hey, children were able to sleep and eat better. They regulated their emotions better, and they were more eager to go outside and play. Educators said children showed an increased confidence and competence to adapt, change, and calm themselves. Children played for longer periods of time. Educators themselves said that they felt an increased confidence, competence, and motivation to engage in active play both indoors and outdoors. And post this study, 95% of educators continue to deliver this active play programming in a way that best supports their day. As many of you are aware, there are also great outcomes for children when we think about utilizing active play. We know that active play contributes to the cognitive, the social, the emotional development of children, that it helps to develop their confidence as well as enhance their academic skills and long-term resiliency as they grow up. So what we heard from educators is that 96% of them felt like they better understood the importance of active play for young children and that they were more motivated to include it in their programming. 93% of them said they felt more confident to be able to provide active play programming both indoors and outdoors. And then 93% of educators felt as though they had the tools to integrate active play, especially for infants and toddlers. We are able to keep our program costs free of charge to you by utilizing an evaluation. And our evaluation supports the program by measuring competence, motivation, and confidence of educators, as well as some job satisfaction. Your information is confidential and collected separately for follow-up, and each evaluation will take about 15 to 20 minutes to complete. As noted in the previous slide, we are evaluating the program outcomes and benefits. So you will be receiving a workshop evaluation at the beginning and the end of the workshop that you complete with the Learn Through Active Play team. And this brings us to our Learn Through Active Play framework. We'll be talking about our 2 guiding principles. The Learn Through Active Play framework includes 2 guiding principles. Our first guiding principle is that we are learning how to create active play habits. So we take a step back and really think about how we're utilizing opportunities to take small things and turn them into bigger accomplishments. And our second guiding principle is that active play enhances everyone's day. This includes our children, ourselves, and our caregivers. Guiding principle 1 has 4 empowerment objectives. The first empowerment objective is that we are learning how to create active play habits. So as I previously noted, we're taking a step back to think about how we take these small opportunities to have large impact in how we utilize active play. Our second guiding principle is that we are making active play inclusive for all, right? How do we ensure that we are being flexible to ensure that all children can participate? 1C is that we are talking about how we set up our environments. Our environments set up in a meaningful way to invite children to engage in active play. And finally, how do we facilitate intentional active play opportunities for children that need it? So how do we provide the appropriate level of scaffolding for each child independently or as a group? Creating active play habits supports planning through an active play lens by making the educator's day smoother and more predictable. Small, doable habits are key. Big changes can often be overwhelming, and we oftentimes fail at the things that we are looking to attain. This guiding principle provides you with a deeper understanding of how active play can support habit creation as well as positively impact your programming to support children and yourself. Principle number 2 is that active play enhances everyone's day, right? And guiding principle number 2 has 3 empowerment objectives. So the first one is that we talk about how to integrate active play to facilitate daily transitions. Second empowerment objective, for educators, it improves relationships with their children, their colleagues, and with themselves. The study showed that it improved relationships between the children as well. And then finally, we are utilizing active play to facilitate learning in a way that allows for us to not disrupt the play of children as we enter and exit their learning. So planning early years programming from an active play lens can help enhance the days of both children and educators alike by fostering engagement, inclusion, and a calm environment. This guiding principle provides you with a deeper understanding of how to plan from an active play lens and can provide you with the tools to be able to do so. And that brings us to the end of our first introductory module. Remember, active play isn't just once a day, active play is all day.